Seke Clan raise the roof. Seke Clan raise the roof. Raise the roof, y'all. So this video is gonna be about the for all my people, for all of the people, my man, you need to say my people, but for all the people out there who struggle with some sort of bad day and struggling to get over the anger and the frustration, um, and dealing with it the very next day. Which I'll say for the people who deals with bad days and then the next day, they're still pretty frustrated, pretty um, still a little angry. So for those people, I got some advice and some tips you can do to prevent that from being a problem. So if for all the phone users, talking about the doom scrollers, for all the people who doom scroll and people who these are actually my people because I do this. For all the people who leave the TV on and have something playing in the background before they sleep because you grown used to it. This will help. So lower your brightness. I know that seems like basic common sense, but lowering your brightness can help from stress, from building up inflammation in your body and, causing you to feel, the urge to want to lose your absolute, shit, basically. And, yeah, just all those things do play a part into it. I know it may be basic information for some people, but truly that does play a part into you being irritated most of the time. And for my Xbox players, because I own an Xbox, I did own PlayStation before Xbox, but I do not own the next gen consoles. But anywho, for my Xbox players, dim mode is a thing on Xbox. You hold the power button, and when the options come up, you press the X button, and that puts it on dim mode. Make sure you do that before you go to bed. And for the volume, put it at room level, so you're not, having to hear the whatever's going on the TV. And this is the best part. This is the important part. Make sure you drink after. You can do this after or before you brush your teeth. Make sure you drink a glass of water. Keyword, glass of water. And I know people want to, act like that, it's a way of respectability politics to, to have people who want to, do certain things, eat a certain way, drink a certain way. No, that has nothing to do with that. Drink a glass of water because microplastics do go crazy. So that's why I said glass of water, to avoid that. Because I do play a part in, your body. That's for hydrating your body. A hydrated body makes a more healthier, possibly will more less moody person. You know what I'm saying? Because the better you feel, the better you want to perform. You know what I'm saying? Better you want to perform, and the better you will the better you will act, I would say. Okay. Speaking of games, for all my gamers out there, this is a little um, this is a little step away from what we're talking about, but I'm deciding to talk about two subjects today. So here's some fun facts for all my gamers out there who are excited just as I am about God of Lauffy. Um, that's going to be coming out, and I am confident that it isn't going to be a GTA 6 situation. Anywho, here it is. So the two characters that stood out for me is Big Red and Lady with the Big Cat, right? And I know, and I'm gonna give you their names. Let's start out with the one that stood out the most for me. Big guy, Big Red. His name is Begsy. Begsy. He is a lord of war, and his army is the 27 butchers, 23 or 27. It's one of those 23 butchers. And which were the guys who literally are just souls with armor, right? Right. Okay. So, a funny thing about him, when I saw the reactions of other people, um, people were saying, "Is that a Chinese god? Is that a Japanese mythology god?" I thought he was a Japanese mythology god too, because he has a demon face. Demon demon faces or demon oni symbolization faces are heavy on Japanese culture, right? So I thought that was Japanese mythology at first, but no. His name is Bexi, and he's from the Mongolian / Tibetan mythology. Things that I'll say that stood out for me about him, his personality is a lot like um, Ke- Kecho Suchi, um, the Japanese Shinto deity, one of the Japanese Shinto gods. So, what fun fact about the character from the game and this god is that they have what they have in resemblance and what they basically um, share with each other than their personalities. They both have a very tragic backstory. They both wield fire swords, and they're both strong as shit, right? And great warriors, really great warriors. Um, Hence, his way of fighting is so brutal, and his brawler style of fighting, slamming Faye onto the mud, throwing her into mountains, slamming her into more things, and you know what I'm saying, and just keeps going. He just keeps going. The other one, um, Sekhmet, that's her name. Sekhmet. This is the goddess of war, an Egyptian goddess. Everyone got that one right when I saw the reactions of people when they saw her. Everyone pretty much got that right. She stands out. She lives and breathes representation of Egyptian mythology. Like everything about her, from her clothes, how she looks, her the creature that she uses for travel, everything about her. So this goddess is heavy. Her representation, like what makes her a god, is not just her wars, right? She's called the goddess of war, but here's her qualities. She displays um, pestilence, something like that. The sun, and and she represents like a symbol of a lion, like a lioness. Hence why she rides on the back of a lioness, some version of it. I mean that lioness had 6 legs from what I saw. But yeah, she is known to be a very fierce um, war leader, which is what we're going to see a lot with a lot of respect. You're going to see a lot of respect in her army and other people's armies who are also antagonists when the game comes out, for sure. She's definitely leading the charge. Um, but yeah, Sacred Clan signing off. Sacred Clan signing off. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.